Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla'S. So, Capricorns, this is your reading for the week of August 23rd to the 29th. Just hold on, baby. Hold on. And I'm sorry I'm saying it that way, but you need to just hold on a little longer, Capricorn. And this is not about patience or anything like that. It's just like hold on, like I feel like you have to hold your excitement about something. And as you guys can tell, I'm in a different setting. I am out of the country, so if the noise becomes too much, I will try to remember to pause so that I can continue on. But hold your excitement to say something or to announce something. I feel that there is a massive increase in either your finances or a massive increase in something, and you want to celebrate it. You want to put it out there. Hold on is what they're saying. Now, it's weird because I'm getting like goosebumps everywhere. Not the goosebumps part, but with what is coming through as weird. I feel that, and now we're not looking at the aspect or the point of view of like jealousy or anything like that. That's not the reason why you're being told to hold on. Are there gonna people that are gonna be upset, are gonna be jealous? Yeah, but that's none of your business. That's theirs. It's more of this space of more is coming. So it's almost like if you go ahead and you announce something, you're gonna have to go back out and announce, announce the second part of it. So it's almost like allow all the blessings to come in at once before you make an announcement about sorry, they just showed me something personally for me that just made me chuckle. So it's almost like so that you only make one announcement or you only make one appearance. Just allow everything to come in before you go ahead and say something. For others of you, there is this taking the stage for the second time energy. So this really talks more about second opportunities, about second time around within a certain energy. Doesn't have to be guys in love. It can be in anything, right? So we're always talking about putting love for Thursdays, right? Because that was when we do the love readings. But there is a second opportunity here for something. And I don't really see you giving it up. I don't really see you walking away from it. There is a sense here of wanting to work, or really wanting to put in the work into something this time around. So maybe the first time around when this was okay. So maybe the first time around when this was present or when this was available. Your heart really wasn't into it like 100%, into this person, into the situation, or whatever it was, and now it is. Now you're seeing something clearly for what it is. Now you're seeing something for the beauty that is in it, and you really want to make something work. For those of you that this does involve love, I feel that it is something that is going to, it has to fold naturally. It has to flow. You have to allow it to come. You can't chase it. You can't go after it. And for a lot of you Cappies, I know that money is, money is always on the mind, right? Success is always on the mind. Climbing and achieving more is always on the mind. So when this love connection evolves into something more, it is going to catch a lot of you off guard, where you're thinking of the idea of love, but you're already in love with someone else. I'm just letting you know that's how off guard some of you Cappies are going to you guys. And then I hear this internal dialogue where you're just like, oh no, I'm not in love. Like, I just really like them. Like, just know that you're going to fall for someone, and you're not gonna be too happy about it. You're going to be happy with the person. You're going to be happy that you love them, whatever. You're not going to be happy with the fact that you were caught off guard about falling in love with someone. Because, again, you're very focused on something else. I feel that, and this is just Capricorns, right? For the most part, you're always on what's next, what's the next goal, what's the next ladder to climb, what is the next step, right? What is the next level? So you're so focused on that you may be taking relationship or a friendship or something like that with somebody as a like, oh, that's just to blow up steam, oh, that's just to kind of chill, that's just kind of to relax. But in reality, it's like right under your nose, it's growing into something, and it's like it's almost like you're shocked when it develops into something more. There is not everyone, and we've heard this before, like from different readings and things like that. Not everyone is entitled to your success. There are people that have walked out of your life, or people that have not supported you, whether that is when it comes to career, whether that comes to love, whether that comes with your health, your journey, like, you know, into fitness or whatever it is. There are people that have not supported you, but that want to reap the rewards of your success. And being very careful with not allowing those people to reap the rewards with you. And I know that's going to sound fucked up, but it is what it is. There is a sense here of like allowing those that didn't support you or didn't believe in you or whatever to partake in what it is that you have accomplished or you have manifested. It's just going to allow that success or that manifestation to, they're saying, dissolve in water in your hand, so it's not going to be tangible, it's not going to be long term. So be very careful with whom you share what is about to come in for you. Whether that is love, or whether, you know, that whatever it is, it's like you love when they say it like that. They're saying you know exactly who they're talking about, who it is that does not and you know, a person may not partake in an emotional aspect of success, but they might partake in a financial aspect of a success, or vice versa. So we're not talking here about needing to cut somebody completely off, but somebody has to be cut off of a specific type of success in a specific area where this person has shown you their true colors, not so much that they don't support you, but also like the envy or the jealousy within that energy. Therefore, they're not to partake. I don't know why I keep using that word, but therefore they're not to partake in the success that is going to blossom within the next week for you. Are these the same card? I just wanted to make sure they weren't stuck. So we're pulling out 3 oracle cards. We have 2 already. Now these can be confirmations to the reading, confirmation to something that didn't come out in the reading that you are inquiring about, or simply your advice for this week. And it's so funny because we have, this is more of like confirmation / advice type of thing. We have the Arise, the number 13, right? So you have worked towards something, and I feel that this is why when the first part of this, the first half of this comes out or is manifested into your life, you want to share it with the world, right? Because this was a struggle. This is something that really took a lot. It was a long time coming. This is something that you had a lot of patience to see something through. Then we have the number 2, which talks about passion for purpose, and then we have the 22. So yeah, we have 222 here. The lion and the deer, right? But it's about like, okay, whatever it is that is you're being blessed with, to be honest with you this week, is because you're it's part of your purpose, but you're also very passionate about it, and you also honor it and give it the time and the energy that it requires, that it needs. So with the lion and the deer, right, there is a sense where there are times when you are the deer, right, when you're being chased, when you are the prey, and then there's times when you are the predator, right, when you are the one doing the chasing, right, and a lot of this develops or expresses itself in many different ways, right, and what I mean about you being the prey is like, you know, sometimes when I go into like deep meditation, spirit comes to me. It's almost like this trance that I'm in, right? And it's almost like I'm not saying that I'm being chased in my dream or anything like that, but it's like the act of coming to me with a message, right? I'm the prey because I'm the one that is being sought out, right? I'm the one that something is like, you know, in a sense, chasing me or coming to me. In order to give me a hint of what it is that I am to do next, right? So it's almost like, I love it because the way that it expresses itself in my life personally, it's almost like a puzzle. I like puzzles. I like figuring things out, right? So I would be given bits and pieces of things, and then I have to become the lion in order to go after and research or look for the information or for the other pieces of the puzzle, right? So the other pieces of the puzzle are the deer, right? So we're constantly interchanging within that energy, and it's beautiful. So when you allow yourself to kind of be both, you're able to see not just life, but just like well, life, yeah, but everything, like how everything is connected, but also how everything, if you allow it to take its natural flow, how beautiful and how amazing things actually are, right? So whatever it is that you're doing, Cappies, whatever it is that you are passionate about, whatever it is that makes your soul dance, right? That keeps you in that space where you're just like, wow, like this is it, right? And a lot of people are not going to understand that. A lot of people are not going to resonate with that, and that's okay. But if something really brings you fulfillment and joy, whether it is working for someone, whether it's working for yourself, whether it is living a certain lifestyle, whatever it is, then you do that. So okay, this is gonna sound crazy, right? So I'm back in my home country where I was born, Dominican Republic, and normally the norm, right, is people will live like in the city. People will live in the city and have a beach house, or have, you know, a house in a cabin in the woods or whatever, to kind of like relax, right? So that is what quote unquote the norm is. So I'm over here and I have family, obviously. I have one very specific couple that's very dear to me, and they kind of do the opposite. They live in a more calm type of like relaxed type of setting, right? Like what you would think of like when you're in serenity, right? Whether that's by the beach or the woods or whatever it is, right? For them, their main place of residence is that calm type of place, right? That place that people go to unwind, right? And then on the weekends, they actually have another place where they actually go into the city to kind of party and drink and all of that stuff. And I'm like sitting here and I'm like, that is like so backwards than what you normally hear, right? Normally people live this extreme busy on the go life and then go into like the towns or whatever to kind of, or the beach house or whatever, to kind of like calm down, where they're living the opposite of what we're normally used to. But they're freaking extremely happy. And I was like, that's what I want. I want to live like, you know, like I do live in the woods, but you know what I mean? Like I want to live in my serenity, my place of peace, and go into the city once in a while to let loose and to party, because to me, that is what flows better. So it's kind of like that energy that you have to kind of like allowed to come in and realize that your way of doing things, or your way of living, or your way of expressing your purpose, or whatever it is, Cappy, may be backwards to what other people normally do, but it is what you need in order to feel grounded. It is what you need in order to progress and in order to move forward. And you have to honor that part of yourself, and you have to honor what it is that you're being called to do. So you have to honor what you're being called to do, and you have to move in that space with love and with passion for your purpose at all times. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating. It is greatly appreciated. And if you have not liked, share, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It definitely helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah! Love you all, Cappies. Bye-bye.